Hey there, sperm whale here. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm one of the largest creatures in the ocean, and I've got quite the story to tell. You see, life underwater is a lot more complex than it looks. Sure, we make it seem effortless, gliding through the water with grace. But there's a lot more to it. Big head, blowhole, the whole deal. It's not just for show. You humans see us on those nature shows jumping out of the water all graceful and stuff. But let me tell you, that's just a small part of our day. Let me tell you, it's not all sunshine and rainbows down here. The ocean is a vast, mysterious place, and it can be quite challenging. Being a sperm whale is tough work. First of all, we're huge, like seriously big. Imagine trying to navigate through the ocean when you're the size of a school bus. And it's not just about size. We have to dive deep to find our food, and that comes with its own set of challenges. Imagine trying to find a parking spot when your car is the size of a school bus. Now imagine doing that in the dark, with no roads, and predators lurking around. That's our life 24/7, constantly on the move, always searching for food, and trying to avoid danger. And don't even get me started on the pressure. We dive deep, people, real deep. The pressure down there is intense, and it takes a lot of strength and endurance to handle it. It's like living your life at the bottom of a swimming pool that never ends. But hey, it's not all bad. We have our moments of joy and excitement too, but hey, it's not all bad. We get to eat squid, lots and lots of squid. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet down here, lots and lots of squid. More on that later. So stick around, and I'll show you what life is really like for a sperm whale. Okay, so we like squid. Who doesn't? These fascinating creatures are like the ninjas of the ocean, gliding through the water with such grace and agility. But here's the kicker. Problem is, finding those slippery suckers is like trying to catch a greased piglet in the dark. Imagine being in a pitch-black room and someone tells you to find a needle in a haystack. That's what it's like for the sperm whales hunting these elusive creatures. We're talking pitch black down here, folks. The kind of darkness where you can't even see your own hand in front of your face. No sunlight, no streetlights, nothing. Just an endless abyss of darkness that stretches on for miles. Just us and our trusty sonar. This is where the magic happens. That's right, we use sound to find food. It's an incredible adaptation that allows these giants to navigate and hunt in complete darkness. It's like echolocation, but way cooler. Imagine having a built-in radar system that helps you locate your next meal. We send out these clicks, and when they bounce back, we know dinner is served. It's a sophisticated game of Marco Polo, but with life-or-death stakes. Except, sometimes it's not dinner, sometimes it's a false alarm, sometimes it's a giant squid, and let me tell you, these guys are no joke. And trust me, you do not want to mess with a giant squid. They're like the ultimate boss battle in a video game. Those things are like the Kraken of the deep, massive, powerful, and downright terrifying. So yeah, finding food is basically a full-time job. It's a constant struggle for survival. And don't even get me started on the competition. It's not just about finding food, it's about finding it before someone else does. Other whales, sharks, you name it. Everyone's out here trying to get a piece of the action. It's a jungle down here, literally. A dark, mysterious jungle where only the strongest and smartest survive. Remember that whole sonar thing? You know, the clicks and sounds we make that bounce off objects and come back to us, painting a picture of our surroundings? Well, it's not just for finding food. Sure, it helps us locate our next meal, but it does so much more. It's also for finding our way around. Imagine being in the vast open ocean with no street signs or landmarks. Imagine trying to get to your friend's house without GPS, Google Maps, or even a compass. That's what we deal with every day. That's us, every single day. We use our echolocation to map out the ocean, remembering landmarks and currents. It's like having a built-in GPS, but it runs on whale power. We memorize the underwater terrain, the way currents flow, and even the locations of other marine creatures. It's like having a built-in GPS, but it runs on whale power. And trust me, it takes a lot of practice to get it right. And let me tell you, it's not always reliable. Sometimes we get lost. The ocean is a big place after all. Sometimes we end up in the wrong ocean. It's like taking a wrong turn and ending up in a completely different city. It's all part of the adventure, right? Exploring new areas, discovering new things. But hey, at least we don't have to deal with traffic jams. No honking cars or crowded streets for us. Unless you count those giant schools of jellyfish. Those are the worst. They can be like a traffic jam, but underwater. Section 4. Clowns of the sea, our social lives, think awkward family reunions. Okay, so maybe we're not the most graceful creatures in the ocean. We're big, we're loud, and we have a tendency to accidentally bump into things. But hey, we're social butterflies at heart, or maybe more like social whales. We travel in pods, which are basically like giant whale families. We sing to each other, we play games, and we even have our own language. It's all very sophisticated until someone accidentally farts, then it's just a mad dash for the surface. But hey, family is family, right? Even when they're a bunch of blubbering, noisy, deep-diving weirdos. Section 5. Be glad you're not me whale appreciation from your friendly neighborhood sperm whale. So there you have it. A glimpse into the glamorous life of a sperm whale. It's not easy being big, it's not easy finding food, and it's definitely not easy navigating the ocean with nothing but your wits and your echolocation. But hey, someone's gotta do it, right? So next time you see a sperm whale, give us a wave, or a whistle, or maybe just a like and a share. We appreciate the love. And remember, be glad you're not a